Very pleased to welcome back to the beat.
The traffic and the weather. Go ahead, give me my introduction.
Well, I was going to say, the man they call the Pitbull of Comedy, Bobby Slayton, back in the BT studio for your third visit.
Yeah, by the way, the last time you weren't here, but you know what, I love coming here, and the last time I was here, you had I was starving. You know, I did all this radio. When I get to breakfast television,
right.
there'll be breakfast. I come here, and all you have is display cases of bagels. You don't give, you have like a display case of stuff. You don't give anybody anything.
I know.
There's no food here.
It's wrong to deny a man a bagel.
Oh, it's the worst. And then you have to put this one. They had to decorate. I couldn't sit up there with you. They have to decorate this place.
Do you know what that is?
No, I have no idea.
Okay, this is a reca of the Stanley Cup.
Oh,
Stanley Cup is what you win if you
You'll never
are the
win.
champion.
And by the way,
National Hockey League.
by the way, you asked me if I like hockey. Not only do I not like hockey, but you know, when I come to this country, I don't hate hockey. I just don't. I was in Winnipeg last week. And, you know, I guess since I live in LA, I didn't realize the Anaheim Ducks are playing Winnipeg. And I kind of wanted Winnipeg to win because that's all they have. At least Calgary, you have nice restaurants, there's things to do. There's nothing in Winnipeg. It's all they live for. And it's like every 80 years, like Haley's Comet, the Stanley Cup rears its ugly face. You might get to win it. So I kind of wanted everybody in Winnipeg, I wanted them to win, but I didn't want them to win because if they lost, that means that people would come to my show that weekend.
Right.
And they would cancel the games. And I was on a percentage deal. I needed the money. So I prayed for them to lose. They did.
Okay, well, tonight the Calgary Flames are playing, and so are you. So how are we going to reconcile that?
A lot of, I don't know, maybe a few housewives and a couple of drunk gay guys are going to come. I don't know who's coming to my show, but you know what? That's why I wanted to do this, because I know you have to do breakfast television. Tonight will be tough, but you know, I still get paid. But you know what's really hard? People ask, I could play, and I've done this before, a stadium full of people. They were not there to see me, but there was a thing called Gator Growl years ago, the homecoming in Jacksonville, Florida. There were 40,000 people out there. It was like a Stones concert. And I went out there, it was tough because you got to talk slow, because it takes a minute to get the laughs. But that is easier than playing in front of a room of 10 people, 20 people. That's really tough.
When you talk about shows like that, you used to open for a lot of musical acts, and that was a thing that doesn't happen as much anymore. That was sort of a different era. How did that marriage work?
It was really tough. Well, you know, Albert Brooks was, you know, the great comedian Albert Brooks, and nobody else was a stand-up, had this great line, and I'm paraphrasing, that he would open up for bands, and people would time their drugs to the band, not knowing that he was going to be on, because they didn't put the comedian wasn't built, so the lights would go down, and you come on, but. You know, when I started doing stand-up, it was in San Francisco. It was me and a guy named Robin Williams. And Dana Carvey, Kevin Pollak, and none of those guys wanted to open up for bands. So I would do it. You get paid $25, $50. And there were bands like Tower Power and Ray Charles and the Beach Boys, and you could get away with it. But then there were these punk rock bands, and it wasn't about them doing well. It was like riding the mechanical bull. You know you're going to get thrown off, but let's see how long I can stay on this to collect my $50. And I think that's when I started talking really fast. Is, you know, you had to kill or be killed. Get them before they get you. That whole Pitbull, bite down and don't let go. And now I talk fast because I know I got like 3 or 4 minutes.
I know. It's the morning show. It's how we roll, unfortunately.
I know, but then you go on to do a segment that really sucks. And not on your show so much, but on other shows, you know, the Cub Scouts and Girl Scouts are doing origami. Then they'll bring on, you know, they give away dogs, and then the shelter will come on, and then there's Girl Scout cookies. I'm going, and some old lady would come on from the old age home and try to plant a tulip, and I'm going, I could have been on for 2 hours talking, really entertaining the people.
You know what? You could just stay for the whole show, and like we get just all Bobby Slayton all the time.
Well, I told you that last time, and I thought you would do it this time. What is this for?
That is a goal light.
A goal light, of course.
Here,
okay. Does it work?
It works. There you go. That's what it sounds like when the Calgary Flames score.
Okay, here's something you won't see tonight with the Flames. They're going to lose. Come see my show.
I want to make sure.
Friends
Can we get a close-up of your shoes?
Oh, my shoes.
You got to explain this.
Speaking of, okay, do I have time to tell you this?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So Skechers shoe store, I should get free shoes for this. They make a shoe for children that's based on the game Simon. They're called Game Kicks. And okay, so anyway, when my daughter was, and if you ever remember the game Simon, you push the lights, and it makes noises too. When my daughter was little, she loved this game. And it drove my wife crazy. But which was a win-win situation for me. Any game that you can play with your child that'll make your wife nuts. We're in a Skechers shoe store a few months ago, and I saw these. I go, I got to have them. The guy goes, we only make them for children. So for my birthday, my wife, I don't know what she did, who she slept with, who she talked to, who she called. I don't want to know how much she paid. She had these shoes made up for me. And they're kind of goofy. I thought bowling shoes were goofy.
They're beautiful.
But now I have to wear them because she doesn't think I'll ever wear them. I need a copy of this to show my wife that I'm wearing my Skechers game kicks. I'm going to get free shoes for this
You better get free shoes. You know what?
They're
no matter
comfortable, too.
how much you talk about your wife during your comedy routine,
Before
she loves you.
Before she passed away, I talked about her a lot more. I don't talk about her nearly as much as I should. I really
Bobby
miss her.
Slayton's got
You
his
smell a lot like her. Will you buy me
going
shoes?
as well.
Will you buy me shoes?
I can buy you shoes. Bobby Slayton at the Laugh Shop tonight.
Go
through
Flames.
Saturday.
Yeah.
More information, breakfasttelevision.ca. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Keep coming back.
Are you coming to the show?
I'm
No,
gonna
you're not
try.
coming.
I can't.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like,
I know
it's
you got
not-
a sick mother and a kid and a dead dog. You know what?
It's my husband's birthday.
Oh my God.